This is Electric Universe, and today I'm going to narrate The Great Comet Venus by David Talbott, 1997. Section titled The Critic Bob Forrest. When it comes to debunking Velikovsky's historical argument, no critic has applied himself more energetically than Bob Forrest of England. In a 6-volume work, Velikovsky's Sources, Forrest undertook to analyze virtually every historical reference employed by Velikovsky, concluding that, when taken in their actual contexts, the data brought forth by Velikovsky simply do not support the thesis of worlds in collision. Forrest's work was later updated, corrected, and summarized in a very readable volume called A Guide to Velikovsky's Sources, which is the source we will use in this overview. Since publication of his comprehensive criticism, Forrest's work has been frequently cited by scientific skeptics as a definitive blow to Velikovsky, delivered on Velikovsky's own turf, ancient myth and history. And whatever one's opinion on the merits of Forrest's analysis, it is to his credit that, in the 40 years since publication of Worlds in Collision, Forrest's effort is the only substantial critique of Velikovsky's use of myth. Despite the scholarly appearance of Velikovsky's work, Forrest writes, I think the theories put forward in Worlds in Collision are wrong at an elementary and common sense level. And what, at an elementary level, does Forrest object to? The gist of the objection is that one will nowhere find anything like a direct historical reference to catastrophic bombardments by the planets Venus and Mars. Having devoted more than 20 years to the exploration of myth, I find the objection particularly interesting because my own conclusion is quite the opposite. The planetary subjects of Worlds in Collision are Venus and Mars, and the catastrophic roles of these planets in ancient times are not only evident, but provable through normal rules of logic and demonstration. For the sake of focus, this article will consider only the cometary Venus. It is not only possible to answer the question, was Venus formerly a comet, but to answer the question in overwhelming detail, with incontrovertible data and an inescapable conclusion. Velikovsky's comet Venus lies very close to the center of ancient religious, artistic, and literary traditions.